Hello, my lovely viewers, and welcome. I am Kira, a romantic ace, and tonight we are streaming Chapter 3 of Perfect Match 2. If you haven't joined me before, welcome! I drink and I cuss. If you want to play the drinking game along with me, the rules are right here on the screen, also below the player at twitch.tv/aromanticace. If you cannot read the rules in either spot, go to that website, click on the graphic, and it will take you to my Wattpad where you can read the most recent version of the drinking game rules in text form. Also, if you haven't joined me before, the story so far. So we are playing as Kira, a former resident of New York City turned international fugitive, but not from justice. Oh no. No, that would be too easy. No, we are an international fugitive from the dastardly corporation Eros, which masqueraded itself as a dating service, which our cousin and BFF Nadia used to meet the love of her life, Steve, and subsequently encouraged us to join. And we got hooked up with our girlfriend Chloe, who is an absolute darling, and all of this turns out to be because Steve and Chloe and who knows how many other people in this world are replicants. I mean, matches. They call them matches. They are just androids programmed to look and act human. So, that's fun. So we found that out, and now Eros, do they want to kill us? Do they want to pay us? I don't know what their actual end game is, but we were going to expose them, and they were not going to let that happen. They have the data back that we were going to release, so why they're continuing? I guess we stole their product. All right, because we have Steve and we have Chloe. So I don't know what their point is right now, but apparently they've decided that they want to replace our friend Damien, except not. They're using him as bait to try to get us back. We're going to Tokyo to try to rescue Damien, who's been replaced by a replicant named Dames, who has no future because his hard drive is almost full. And we're acting like external drives aren't a thing, or, hardware updates are too expensive, and we're breaking into their facility. Are you really telling me we can't just, stuff some hard drives down our shirt while we run out? Because I feel like we should be doing this anyway. So the stinger for Chapter 13 is, it's time to rescue Damien from Eros' grasp. But will things go as planned? Let's find out! What do they want from us? Who knows? Exactly. No, stop! What are you doing? God. OBS is being a brat. Okay, I apologize to everyone's ears. Okay. In your hotel room, you and your friends discuss your plan to breach Eros' Tokyo headquarters. You spread a blueprint across the table and point at a particular area. Remy is scheduled to deliver his supplies tonight, so everyone aside from Nadia and Steve will be arriving inside the delivery truck. This sounds safe. Steve and I will be stationed at the south exit, right over here. She marked one of the doors with a pink highlighter. Because of course she does. I love it. It's close to the kitchen. Most likely where they throw out the garbage. Okay. If I've passed out from the stench by the time you guys come out, please give me CPR. Steve rushes to his and Nadia's bedroom. He returns with a shopping bag and a wide grin. Don't worry, I bought air fresheners this afternoon. We can hang a bunch of them in the van. Okay. He's thinking ahead. He's a planner. I like this. And the overpowering scent of a dozen air fresheners is better how? If you really like the smell. Oh, shush! Nadia hugs Steve, and his face brightens. BF has not been paying attention and only just realized the company is named Eros and goes, what, do they make sex toys on the side? Nah. Strictly speaking, no, although one could make a case for the matches, basically being advanced sex dolls. But, that don't realize that's what they are, and that makes it incredibly cringy. But, like, kind of. You think of everything, don't you? I wanted you to be comfortable while we waited. He's so sweet. Question. Why are we leaving in the van instead of just using Remy's delivery truck again? I mean, fair. Because he's only agreed to help us get in. After that, we're on our own. Fair. So this is Chapter 3, Doppelganger. When Eros questions Remy, he'll wash his hands clean of the incident. He'll say that we hijacked his truck on the way to headquarters, and that's the extent of our contact with his crew. That's, we can say, fair. We are strangers to him. Or just rude. How can we trust him if he's willing to turn us in? So, there's a wonderful line from a Disney film that applies here. See, Remy is dishonest, and you can always trust a dishonest man to be dishonest. Honestly, it's the honest ones you want to watch out for, because you can never tell when they're about to do something incredibly stupid. Yeah. Regardless, I think this is, that's fair. We are strangers to him. Not everyone would see it that way. I know a few people in this room who didn't when they first met me. I'm having a hard time following that train of thought because we didn't expect to trust you and didn't really expect you to trust us, so what? What? Jab heard and received. Hit me with the cold hard truth anytime. No. Cause see here now, that's just an excuse for Alana to get away with her bullshit. Oh, see, it's totally fine that I turned you in because I had no reason to trust you anyway. What? Stop making fucking excuses for her behavior. Okay, well, you sometimes use too much chapstick and it makes your lips look like a disco ball. Hey, sometimes my lips get dry, okay? Need that chapstick. Also, no matter how many excuses you whip up, I still think you're a terrible cook. Ouch. Yeah, why is Alana even still here? She doesn't need to come with us. Okay, I know why she's here. She's determined that she's gonna help us get Damien back because she cares about him. Don't you understand? He's her only friend. Shut up. He is not your friend. You turned him in. Oh, but I made a deal. He was supposed to be safe. Does not make it better. Does not make it better. Ugh. 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 She's here because they want to do a redemption arc, is why. It wasn't an invitation. Dames and Nadia laugh as they exchange high fives. I'm glad they're proud of themselves. Once we're inside the loading dock, we'll need to locate their control room to find Damien's cell. I'll guide you through the perimeters using these. Oh my god, Sloane hands earpieces to you, Alana, and Dames. Oh god, I hate wearing these things. They're always uncomfortable, they fall off, they don't fit my ears. Like, this is gonna end badly. Oh my god, especially this design. Earpiece! Cool! No! And I'll stay with Sloane to keep her safe. Aww. I'm sure I'll be in good hands. Chloe beams at her. Yeah, they're cute. I'll be sure to put the cameras on loop and disable the locks on anything you need access to. Alana unzips a black bag on the couch and reveals 2 tranquilizer guns. Wow, it's just gradually escalating. Cool. A little good luck present from Remy. What's in them? Just because they're tranquilizer guns doesn't mean that's tranquilizers in there. If the bad guys are giving us gifts, does that mean we're also bad guys? I mean, not to put too fine a point on it, but yeah. Alana tosses the gun to Dames, who catches it smoothly mid-air. Of course he does. Know how to use one of these? Trank gun? I'd prefer hand-to-hand combat, but this'll definitely keep the noise level under control. Oh boy. Oh boy. Ammo's limited, so... No shit, Alana, that's how ammo works. Like, you have a specific number of cartridges that you can deploy. We had no reason to believe these were phasers, okay? What the hell? I mean, yeah, at least they are trank guns, but like I said, just because they're darts doesn't mean it's just harmless tranquilizers. That could be lethal poison for all we know. Don't miss. Hey, best shooter in the precinct, don't forget. Yeah, during paintball simulations, which actually paintballs are going to behave somewhat similar to those trank darts, because paintballs, like, they really start dropping the second they're out of the gun because the muzzle velocity isn't very fast. So, the velocity on a trank dart isn't going to be either, and they're fairly massive. So, yeah, no, actually, I think this is going to be... This is gonna be in his favor versus Alana's, unless she's worked with trank guns a lot. Yeah, exactly. This isn't Star Wars, and these aren't blaster pistols. Ammo's gonna be limited. Well, if anyone gets in our way, we can just punch him. Speak for yourself, Kira. because I don't honestly believe you can punch anybody. Just looking at you. Sorry. Yay, punching. You guys get all the fun. I only get to hit bad guys when they're matches. I feel like we should be able to hack that first rule out of you. First law out of you. Come on. You could always fight Steve. Hey! Excuse me? I'd like to see you try, Chloe. Oh, God. Don't worry, there'll be plenty of action to go around. Alana glances at you from head to toe. Yeah, she's sizing us up. Now, the only problem left is that outfit. You're gonna walk in there dressed like that, we know you are, so what's so wrong with what I'm wearing? My outfit? We can say, what's wrong with this? Aren't there more important things? Or, you're just trying to get me out of it. Ew, and oh no! No. I think I'm just gonna go with what's wrong with this? It's not exactly suitable for what we're about to do. What are you talking about? It's relatively dark colors. I can untie the t-shirt so that my belly button isn't hanging out if I have to. The pants look relatively comfortable. They're either jeans or something stretchy. What is so wrong with what I'm wearing? I don't understand. I don't see you judging anyone else's outfit. Oh, yep, good point. You know what? It's a little genre savvy considering. Take a drink. James shrugs, cradling his trank gun. I'm just picturing him with his trank gun in his arms like a cat. Hey, I have police training in this bad boy. What does that have to do with how you're dressed? What the hell? Nadia and I'll be in the van. So? What you're wearing could still be inappropriate. I've got super strength. I still don't understand what this has to do with my clothes. Are they suggesting putting me in body armor? Because that's literally the only thing that matters. And I've got a bodyguard who's got super strength. Yeah, well, I have my dashing good looks, so... Did you guys rehearse this, or... I picked this up from a contact on the way here. It'll help you move faster, and comes with this. A taser? Yes! No! Why? No! You don't give this sort of thing to someone who has no idea how to use it! Literally, we are safer just with our fists. But whatever. This outfit will give you an edge in combat and unlock exclusive scenes. Cool. 25 diamond outfit, I'm guessing? Well, if it'll be useful in rescuing Damien... Seriously, this is supposed to be more functional than what we were wearing. There's a fucking chain hanging off of our hip for no goddamn reason. We don't have a holster anywhere for the taser. Okay? Where am I just supposed to carry that in my hand the whole time? Because that's annoying. Stick it down my bra? I don't know. You generally don't point a weapon at anything that you don't want to, shoot. So... I don't recommend that. I don't see any pockets on here. Are there pockets on here? Maybe, but they're not functional pockets. I don't see how this is any better. Yeah, straps. What the... Like, that's gonna dig into my neck and be super uncomfortable. That's gonna leave marks. Like... And there's this shiny thing on our wrist. Why are we wearing a frickin' Rolex in here? Is this a gadget watch? Is this a James Bond gadget watch? Because unless this is a James Bond gadget watch, what the fuck? What the actual fuck? And yes, her boobs are way too perky for the amount of support that this top absolutely cannot have. Especially given the fact that she is not exactly small in the chest area. Those are some quite voluptuous boobs right there. No, this is annoying me. And yeah, 25 diamonds. Yeah, exclusive scenes, but you know what? This shit ain't worth it. No, thank you. Stop with your bullshit, Alana. I'll find a way to make do. In my comfortable clothes that stretch and don't have random chains hanging off the side to go clattering against stuff when I'm trying to crawl through air ducts. Or whatever the hell we're gonna end up doing. Alana raises an eyebrow. Oh, not good enough for you? No, as a matter of fact, it's not. Oh, it's not that, really. I'm just okay with what I'm wearing now. Also, why does the outfit have to come with the taser? Why can't I just have the taser? I don't understand. There was no holster, so why does that preclude me having the taser? See, I would accept that if they had put a holster on that design. Honestly. Because then it would be like, oh yeah, well, you know, the holster comes with the outfit. You didn't have the question of why can't I just, like, take pieces of the outfit, like the belt and the holster, but that would have at least made this make a tiny bit of sense. But no, you had to... Oh my god. That looked like something you go clubbing in, not something you go breaking into a covert facility in. What the shit? Okay. Suit yourself. You're going in there in a bright red dress. I don't want to hear... And your hair down, and I want to hear literally nothing out of you, Alana. Ugh. Dames offers a tentative smile. Hey, I've got your back either way. Well, now that that's sorted, I call nap time. It's true, you want to be well rested before you go breaking into covert facilities. Nadia's right. We should try to get as much sleep as we can before tonight. Outside the window of your room, Tokyo's skyline remains bright despite the late hour. I'm too jittery to sleep. Chloe's arm hangs loosely around your waist, and you feel her peaceful breath on your shoulder. Aww. You gently remove her hand and slide off the bed. Hey, Kira. What? Damien? Dames winces, and your stomach twists with guilt. We suck at this! Oh my god! We didn't have this problem transitioning Chloe's name from her old name, so why are we having such a hard time with this? I can't wrap my head around this. Like, this is just bad optics, y'all. Afraid not. Oh. Sorry. You just surprised me is all. I didn't think anyone else was up. I don't understand the science behind when this body needs rest and when it doesn't, but I guess tonight it doesn't. Now that would be weird. Like, how does that work? How much do the replicants, the matches, really need to sleep? Or do they just sleep kind of because it's programmed in? Is it actually functional for them, or is it just a routine they program in? Like, food. Is food functional for them, like normal human food? Does it actually power their bodies in any way? There's so many questions. So many questions. Same, to be honest. You realize he's holding a heap of wires, and his hands absent-mindedly try to untangle them. Aw, it's like reverse knitting. You know how Sloane feels about a messy workspace. I just wanted to help out a little. Aw, it's so nice. James? What's wrong? You mean besides everything? I mean, generally, yeah. Well, yeah, besides that. I know I'm not the real thing. Not your Damien. Yeah, apparently we can't figure that out, so I'm glad somebody in this room understands. Jesus Christ, Kira. You're an absolutely terrible person right now, honestly. He clenches his fists and finally meets your eyes. But I am. I remember every moment of our friendship, of my job on the force, of growing up with my sisters. The details are hazy, but I feel them as if they really happened to me. I don't know my contacts' phone numbers, but I remember what I thought of them. Okay, but to be fair, Damien probably doesn't remember his contacts' phone numbers. That's why you have a phone. I don't know anybody's phone number anymore. I'm just saying. I can't remember my mother's face, but I remember how much she cares about me. Aww, that one's sad. Yeah, Sloane said they targeted your emotional memory over facts. I wish they'd stuck to facts. Wouldn't it be more useful as a spy if I didn't care so much about you guys? I mean, yeah, the logic there tracks. Dames, we can say, "Can I hug you?" Or, "I know what you mean. This is painful. Oof. I don't know, man. Like, that second one is redirecting back onto us, but the first one kind of is too. The second one feels more directly like, oh yeah, I know you're having a hard time, but look at how hard this is on me, the person who can't even get your name right. Whereas at least the hug is like asking for his permission and stuff, so I think I'm gonna go with that. Dames, can I hug you? Sure. He does not seem enthusiastic about it. His voice cracks on the word. Oh. Oh, now listen. Damien is kind of a pain in the ass. He's not Drake levels of assholery, but he's kind of a pain in the ass. Dames, I feel sorry for. Dames didn't ask for this shit. Like, this is not fair to him. No. No. You poor baby. I'm sorry. You carefully approach him and pull him close, rubbing his back. His shoulders are tense, but he slowly relaxes into your hug. Aww. I'm sorry. I know you all miss him, and I... Oh. Hey, it's okay. You hear him take a shaky breath and feel a hot tear soak into your shirt. No! No, you are not allowed to make me cry over fictional characters tonight. The world is shit, things are on fire, and... No, this isn't okay. I'm committed to our rescue mission. Trust me, I'll give 100% to rescue the real Damien. I'm not crying yet, so I'm not going to turn on the drinking game rule, but I'm just saying. They're not allowed. But I feel like Damien. I am Damien. His life is all I have. No! Remember we talked about the fractal and the diverging choices and this is how machine learning works, and you won't be. You'll be a different person. You will. Promise. After tonight, that life will belong to someone else. I guess it's been like that since day one, but I just want to be myself again. No! You squeeze him tight, then step back so you can see his face. Is there anything I can do to help? Dames says nothing, just shakes his head and rubs his forehead in frustration. I may not know what you're going through, but I hope you know that I'm here for you. Are we, though? Because we keep calling him the wrong name. So are we here for Dames, or are we here for the version of him that is Damien? Because I seriously question this. I am so annoyed. They're just having the player character behave like a shithead because they want the drama. And no. It's 2019. I realize I think this came out in 2018, but still, it was 2018. Okay? We know better. I know you'd do anything for Damien. Up, there it is, yep. And for you, Dames. You're part of our team. Ugh. Stop being nice to me. You're gonna make me cry even more. No! It's okay to cry. Who's crying? I don't see any crying. Just very stoic, manly handling of emotion. Which includes crying. Can we stop this now, please? This bullshit of boys don't cry. Because it does a shit ton of harm. Okay? So, literally, can we just not? Ugh. He laughs. A real, genuine smile on his face. Oh. Get some rest, Kira. I'll be fine. Will you, though? You head to your room, but turn around before leaving. You try to get some rest, too, okay? Big day and all. Yeah, your first day of school. Kind of. I don't know. Yup. Big day. Yeah, 'cause what is gonna happen to him? Y'all. It's not okay. Later that night, your group quietly rides the delivery truck bound for Eros' Tokyo office. You wave your hand in front of you, but can't see a thing. In the silence, you suddenly hear a hoarse but melodious voice calling your name. You feel goosebumps all over your body. Ooh, Kira. Ooh. What the? Chloe? Oh my god. No. Oh my god, this is precious. You smack Chloe playfully. Ow! Mean? Hey, you deserved that. Aren't you supposed to be protecting Sloane, young lady? Chloe chuckles and holds your hand for a brief moment. The truck slows to a halt. You hear the sound of metal doors opening and guards giving directions. Everyone stay back until I tell you it's safe. Okay. You shield your eyes from the sudden bright light. You hear 2 darts whiz through the air, followed by heavy thuds. I'll scout the right. Gotcha. You, Sloane, and Chloe have barely moved a muscle when Alana reappears with a smirk. Okay, question. So Chloe and Steve can't hurt a human because, I don't know, something first law. Damien apparently can. I don't know. Do trank guns count as harming a human? And also, like, we I don't. I'm trying to think if he threw any punches at the facility after we got in the elevator. Because if he did, that's a major plot hole. I'm thinking maybe they were smart enough not to do that. But wait a second. Somebody got Nadia away from Cecile. Anyway, they're not very consistent with their rules here. All clear, munchkins. The 3 of you jump out of the truck one at a time. Dames talks into a walkie-talkie nearby. Delivery from Mr. Fournier's here. We're cross-checking contents before sending it up. Copy that. You help Chloe tie the fallen guards up and drag them to the corner of the room. Chloe grabs the guard's taser and Alana keeps the other. Let's keep moving. Okay, so apparently tasers and trank guns don't count. They can't fight them physically, but they can use a trank gun or a taser on them. I'm not sure that tracks, but whatever. Here we go. You continue down the corridor with Sloane and Alana in the lead. After 2 sharp turns, you reach the control room. Ooh, I love blueprints. Of course you do. I love black market traders and company moles. Okay. Sloane immediately gets to work with you and Chloe guarding her. Alana and Dame stand by the door that leads to the rest of the facility. Is it just me, or we can say, does this place look deserted, or is our team chemistry off the charts? Can we literally not be this thirsty? God. Is it just me, or does this place look deserted? We're in the garage, not barreling through the double door entrance. Okay, yeah, but there's usually still workers running around, man. Besides, the Arctic facility was likely their most secure given what they used it for. Yeah, gotta keep those prison cells and creepy experiments heavily guarded. Yeah. You know, the prison cells and creepy experiments you sold us out to, Alana, remember? If New York's for assigning clients to matches, what's this one for? Well, given the layout and shipments, maybe experiments with tech equipment? There seems to be an emphasis on hardware production. Still, this place gives me the creeps. Sloane's fingers tap rapidly against the keyboard. Ooh! Found him! You and Chloe rush to her side. One of the monitors shows Damien lying awake on a bed in a small room. Here's the thing, can we ever trust that this is Damien ever again since they've literally demonstrated an ability to replicate him? Like, they could literally just keep playing this shell game forever, just keep giving us new versions of him, and he could legit be dead. No one knows. Ugh. Yeah, he doesn't look particularly pleased about his position, which, I figure even a replicant wouldn't. Especially if he's loaded up with all of Damien's memories again. Like, yeah. We're coming for you, Damien. You quickly hug Chloe and kiss her cheek. She smiles encouragingly. I'll see you soon, Kira. Alana takes the lead, and Dames covers the rear. You feel your pulse quickening with every step. Yeah, exactly. If that replicant thinks he's Damien, he'd feel upset, so who knows? Yeah. Like, it's easy enough for us to check, of course, once we get out of the facility, right? Like, you literally just, pop his shirt off and go, hey, I need to push on your chest for a second, do you mind? Unless they start moving the control panel around, next time it's in his ass or something, which would be awkward. But yeah, they could keep playing this game with us for a long time. We've just got an army of Damiens running around after that. We would have, okay, here's the problem with that, actually. I can tell you why they might not want to do this. We would end up with a whole clone army. This would just go straight up Clone Wars style, just yup. Like, yeah, that might be the limiting factor. Guys! The three of you wrench off your headsets because of the ringing feedback. Ugh. Ow! No need to shout, Sloane. Okay, I'm glad I didn't yell. Yeah, you're in our ears! Sorry! Just wanted to make sure you can hear me. Yelling into it like we're talking, through a string between two tin cans. I love it. Yeah, we most definitely can. Okay, good. Hello, Emily. Welcome back. Hanging out and, busting into a secure facility in Tokyo. It's a good night. It's a good night. Take a right at the end of this hall. There's an empty lab you can cut through. I'll get the door. You hear a silent click in front of you and easily turn the handle. Glasses, you're my new favorite. We won't go into how I'm actually doing. Because yeah, that's a whole can of worms that is best laid on my therapist and not on my audience. But, yeah. No, we haven't really gone anywhere to make it feel like Tokyo, so it's hard to be like, oh yeah, we're in Tokyo, but that's what they told us we were. So, yeah. Oh, well, I'm honored? Yeah, it means she might regret betraying us when she inevitably does it again. As soon as you close the door behind you, you hear heavy footsteps from the end of the hallway. The guards peer into the room from the window. Oh, I should, duck out of view. Shit! Okay, that was the wrong answer. Oh well. You duck for cover. Alana and Dames follow suit, but it's too late! Okay. Whatever. Hey, did you see that? No, you saw. No one saw anything. Shut up. Oh, yeah. Yeah. I'm gonna get us killed because I didn't buy that outfit, but it's fine. I know what happens when we die in these games. I just, have to put trigger warnings on the VODs is all. No. Oh, look, we must be in Tokyo because one of the guards is Japanese. Oh, now it all makes sense. Yes, in fact, we did finally finish, the Royal Romance. All 3 books. It took forever, and we've played the first one of these. We've played Perfect Match 1, and Endless Summer 1, and we're on Endless Summer 2, and then Perfect Match 2 now. So we split those up by Mondays and Fridays now to give everybody a breather from, too much of one storyline, because the Royal Romance was, it was a lot. All the VODs are on my YouTube if there's any of them you want to see. So, yeah. I think I saw something move in the lab. We don't have clearance for that. Besides, all the researchers are done for the day. It's clearly just one of their experiments getting loose. It's fine. Their voices fade away, and you let out a relieved breath. This obviously will never have any consequences later on. Whew, that was close. You quietly continue past the storage equipment and broken down gadgets on the table. I'd just like to point out, Dames and Alana are the 2 secret agents here. I shouldn't have had to tell them to get down. They should have been aware of their surroundings. But no, Alana's out here walking around in a red dress instead of her Shadow Cat outfit that she tried to make me wear, so obviously she's at a disadvantage. Salty. Guys, over here. Dame stands in front of a computer, staring at a video on pause. It shows Rowan, Cecile, and a young man in conversation. Dames presses play. Did you mark down the timestamp? Because you're going to want to put that back so that no one knows we were here, genius. I've set Mikhail's personality to activist. I believe that was your result for the quiz. Oh, yes, but... No harm will come to you, you have my word. He thinks you've gone on 2 dates, and now he's visiting you at work. What? I'll be watching the monitors with our researchers, but do play along for testing purposes. What is going on? You hear Sloane gasp in your earpiece. Mikhail Green! He's the first match ever built! Alana minimizes the video. Folders called Siren Project Material Phase 1. Sound familiar? Yup. Yeah, didn't Rowan mention that during our dinner? He did! Something to do with his true vision for the matches. I'm not sure what he meant by that. Your cooperation led to privileged information. Yay! None of us are. There are only 2 videos available. The rest must not be cleared for employees. Not just employees. Researchers. I looked up sirens, and all the files accessed are limited to Cecile, Rowan, and less than 10 names. Alana clicks on the other video. The title reads, Cecile Contreras, HR interview. Are you referring to soul preservation, Ms. Contreras? Dabbling with immortality is a dangerous game, says the man with a robotic eye. Danger stems from a lack of systemic resources, Mr. West. I find that rules become a fickle concept in the face of power. We know almost nothing about her. Oh, I smell a diamond choice coming up. It'll be useful to understand her motives coming into Eros. And as for the other video, I'm terrified, but... You're dying to know anyway? Yeah, me too. Whew, okay, what do? We can watch Cecile's job interview for 12 diamonds, watch the first match encounter for 12 diamonds, or watch both videos for 20. This, at least, is not shaming me for wearing a completely sensible outfit, so let's get them diamond scenes, y'all. We're gonna watch both videos. Dames takes a deep breath. His finger hovers above the screen before he presses play. The match manufacturing facility is empty, save for 2 chairs. Rowan sits across from a charming-looking gentleman. Rowan folds his fingers on his lap. Power core status. Okay, what voice am I giving this guy? I think he's just gonna be standard dude, sorry. Core frequency stable in standby mode. Temperature nominal. Emotional check-in. Anticipation laced with nervousness. Positive emotions detected, including but not limited to joy and optimism. Cool. Good. Last but not least, do you know who I am? Yes, Father. Creepy. Rowan can't hide his touched smile as he closes his eyes. He gestures his hand toward the door. Bring in Cecile. With a heavy hiss, the steel double doors make way for Cecile. She strides in confidently and pauses next to Rowan. You wanted to see me, sir? Have you been acquainted with Mikhail? Oh, and oh dear. Hopefully not poisoned by your friend. Oh my. Um, I'm afraid to know what circumstances that might be under, Echo. I have never interacted with him outside of maintenance. Ah, perfect. Rowan stands and buttons his suit jacket. I've set Mikhail's personality to activist. I believe that was your result to the quiz? Uh, yes, but... Huh, no harm will come to you, you have my word. He thinks you've gone on 2 dates, and now he's visiting you at work. Rowan raises his hand when Cecile opens her mouth. Mikhail thinks you work in a factory designing mannequins and that you've snuck him in for lunch. I'll be watching the monitors with our researchers. It's a good thing you're the one who programmed his memory, because no experienced human being is going to believe that this place just manufactures mannequins. Look at the room you're sitting in. My God. But do play along for testing purposes. And feel free to pretend we aren't there if that helps. Whoa, dude. Where are you expecting this to go? Because now, like, you're creepy. You're always gonna be creepy, but you're every time you find a new level of creepy to be, man. Okay, I'm not much of a baker myself, but I'm pretty sure that cupcakes are not supposed to smell like blood when they come out of the oven. And yeah, 3 years expired. Ugh. Yeah, take some prophylactic antacids there, I think. Yowza. Of course, sir. Well, this is unexpected. He's testing the first match on Cecile? But she already knows he isn't real. I think they're just curious if she'll be swayed. All they need is one small moment where she forgets what he is. The door shuts behind Rowan, who promptly exits the room. That sentence is backwards, I think. That makes no logical sense, sorry. Cecile inhales a sharp breath as Mikhail blinks to life. He notices her, and his features immediately shift into warm adoration. You changed your mind about letting me come visit you at work. You seemed curious. A tour? Mikhail stands and offers his hand. After you. Cecile only hesitates for a moment before she accepts. Yes, totally just mannequins. Look at these. Ugh. She guides him toward the stations and provides brief explanations of the machinery. By the way, if that's how they form the match's breasts, that gives the game away really quickly because everybody's gonna notice rock-hard boobs. So we are breaking into yet another Eros facility to try to rescue Damien, who was replaced by a replicant whose name is Dames, but we keep calling him Damien because we are an absolutely trash person who didn't seem to have a problem remembering Chloe's new name, but has a devil of a time remembering Dames' new name, and by the way, this guy also has no future because his hard drive is full of Damien's memories, and... we're breaking into another facility. That's what's happening. Mikhail looks enraptured. He draws small circles with his thumb on her hand. You notice Cecile's stiff stance slowly uncoiling. Aww. The material would inflate and take shape according to its mold. The molds being arms and legs. So these mannequins are essentially hollow, then? I mean, yeah, basically. Cecile fixes him with a carefully neutral smile. That is correct. I'll remember all this the next time I shop for a new suit. Oh, I'd recommend the custom tailors over at East 40th Street. They have a fantastic turnaround time and basted fitting. Nice. Oh, is there anything you don't know? Yeah, they're laying it on a little thick here, I gotta say. A few things. Like, what do you do for a living? I'm part of the sponsorship department for Girls Are Dreamers. It's an education-centric charity organization, primarily targeting girls from impoverished countries. They could have worded that better because that sounds kind of predatory, not gonna lie. Ugh, I hate how much detail they go into with backstories. That's not that much detail. Yeah, enhancing believability has a cruel price. For matches or for clients? I was thinking matches, but okay, glad to see you're centering yourself in this once again, Kira. For both. It's mostly lobbying, paid for fancy dinners to secure corporate partnerships, hence the desperate need for new suits. Yeah, well, considering who programmed him, that is Rowan, who has this, like, creepy-ass fixation with family, but also, like, pimping out his family, apparently, because that's what he's been doing. Yeah, I think poor Mikhail comes by this naturally. Sorry, buddy. Again, you didn't ask for this. Would you rather be doing something else? You mean here and now, or are we still talking about my job? Wow, they start fast. To your surprise, Cecile laughs. A short, genuine laugh that makes Mikhail's smile grow. We provide aid for dozens of countries, and I've visited over half of them. When I meet potential donors, I make sure to have my own photos and stories, not just borrowed from someone else. Wow, there's some irony for you there. Wow. That's very thorough. And I'm nothing if not that, my dear Cecile. Okay, that was creepy. Dear, we've only seen each other 3 times. Oh, I'm sorry. Would you rather I call you something else? I'd rather you stick to my name. Just my name. Oh, yes, of course. I thought I'd picked up on that. Picked up on what? A cold front. That you've been keeping me at a distance physically this whole time. Yeah, is this where they learned that they couldn't have the matches just go from 0 to love struck in 3 seconds flat? Now you're reinforcing boundaries out loud, and that wall you have up is even more obvious. Okay, are you an activist or are you a psychologist? Because, wow. Excuse me? I can respect wanting distance. Just give me time and I'll wear you down. Ooh, cringy, no, ugh. No, bad programming, bad programming. You don't address a woman in particular who is, enforcing a boundary and, trying to keep a relationship at a certain level and be like, well, I'll wear you down eventually. That is creepy. That is predatory. Don't do it. Do not do it. Ugh. Nope. Cecile tries to draw her hand back, but his grip tightens. You're going to wear down my boundaries? That's deeply unsettling. Well, at least she's got some modicum of sense at this point in her life. Oh, no, Cecile, that's not what I meant. Let go of me. No, don't leave me, please. I really am sorry. That's quite enough. Rowan enters with 2 guards. He wears a frustrated scowl. We programmed you to be sincere, not whatever that was. Stalkerish? Predatory? Father, what are you doing here? You know Cecile? Okay, see, here's part of your problem. The dude does he know what he is? Because I feel like this would screw up the experiment, so I don't understand. I'm so confused. I'm guessing his sincere protocol is clashing with logical. He's overthinking, not quick enough to recover, and his desperation makes him, frankly, quite pathetic. Oh my god. Okay, that's not the problem. It's not pathetic. Because that then comes across as, oh, men shouldn't show affection and emotion, and again, can we please fucking kick that to the curb? What it comes off as is, yeah, like Chad is saying, anything but sincere and creepy. It's coming across very stalkerish, especially at, like, this point in the relationship. And yeah, you just never ever say, I'm gonna wear down your boundaries, your defenses, your whatever. That is the opposite of consent. That is badgering someone until they just say yes, which is not consent because it's coerced. Consent is not coerced. This is coercion. That's the problem. Okay. Ugh. He looks understandably shocked, given I don't know how much he knows is going on here, but, shock is still appropriate. Do you think he knows what he is? Not at this point. But I don't see Cecile and Rowan shielding him from the truth, so... The 2 guards approach him and Cecile. Mikhail stands in front of her protectively, and Cecile's eyes widen slightly. I asked to come here. It's not her fault, and if any of you lay a hand on her, I swear. What? What? Ah, at least the rebel traits come through nicely. I demand to know what's going on. All right, we're getting somewhere. Rowan and Cecile exchange amused looks. The guard sees Mikhail forcefully, and his feet lift slightly off the floor. I'll give you a hint, my dear. You and those mannequins are more alike than you think. He looks at Rowan and Cecile in turn, and color slowly drains from his face. I'm one of them, aren't I? It's all coming back. Father, I'm sorry. Don't take me away, please. I don't want to forget. Oh no. Oh no. Oh, honey. Guards? No. The guards begin to drag Mikhail out of the room. No, it's not his fault that you programmed him badly. No. I don't like this. I can do better. Please, let me stay. Give me another chance. Rowan's lips twist with contempt as he grabs Mikhail's chin. My God, we're literally, sending the droids for memory wipes here, and this is gross. This is actively gross. Ugh. None of my children have or will ever be associated with failure. And that is what you are. Wow! Wow, you absolute jackass! God, please tell me this book ends with us just, accidentally knocking him off a balcony or something? Because I don't think they're actually going to let us kill anybody. I'm trying to think if any protagonists actually kill in other stories. Because there is one in another story, for sure, that we've seen on another stream, but I am not 100% sure I'd call her a protagonist. I'm just saying. Take this thing away from me. Mikhail kicks and begs for mercy as the guards haul him away. Once Cecile and Rowan are alone, he grabs one of the chairs and flings it across the room. Oh, good. Destructive tendencies. Ooh, so manly, so passionate. Ooh. Ugh. This is just toxic trope night, apparently. Ha! Rowan closes his eyes in frustration. Cecile rests one hand on his shoulder with calm support. We're almost there, sir. Don't give up. Ugh, that was awful. I can't believe I used to work for them. And proudly, too. You were just following orders, Sloane. Okay, I have a problem with the just following orders defense. Because I'd really like to direct you to the various genocides around the world, which were a ton of people just following orders, and literally what's happening in my country right now with, children in cages and shit. Everybody's just following orders, though. It's fine. Ugh. Ugh. No. No. Sloane's not, like, at fault for Rowan's behavior at all. And I want to be clear about that. But yeah, I can definitely see she's got a right to be upset at what they've done with her work. Absolutely. Lab rats. That's how they'll always see us deep down. What Rowan said about making Mikhail think they were on a date, that he was meant to win her over. Do you think we can say all matches are set with a mission like that? Or they tested all matches with specific scenarios? I don't see why we would go to they tested like specific scenarios with this logic. So it seems like we would more likely ask, do you think all matches are set with a mission like that? If you can access a match's maintenance mode, you can input specific commands. But, like you saw with Dames, it's a delicate, time-consuming process. Unless you override everything completely. Yeah, Crown in the Flame. I guess there's implied killing by the protagonists. I don't know that we ever I don't think we ever explicitly kill a named character in The Crown and the Flame, but there's definitely you're on a battlefield. It's implied that you kill people. In Veil of Secrets, yeah, there is that one scene, isn't there, in Veil of Secrets? I know which one you're talking about. So, but again, there's times when I'm like, I kind of question how much of a protagonist you are. Because they tend to have that demarcation pretty clear. Only Rowan, Cecile, and a few senior staff members have the clearance to do something that extreme. What about me? Has anyone used an override function on me? I think this is a very valid question to be asking, Chloe. I'd kind of be freaking out myself. No, it's possible to do so, but I would never program you to do or think something. No, I wouldn't. We didn't ask about just you, Sloane. We asked if anybody had. Can you find any evidence? Hey, it's okay, Sloane. I was worried about Eros, not you. Alright, so we learned about the first match built by Eros. For the record, no one sees any of you as just matches. Not in our group, at least. It's all love and respect over here. Yay! Ugh, a do or die mission with a bunch of hippies. Great. Shut up, Alana. Honest to God, why are you still here? We all know why you're here, but why are you still here? Ready for the next clip? As we'll ever be. Alana presses play on Cecile's interview video. By the way, Rival's been sneering, non-stop this whole damn chapter, and I haven't been paying attention, so take a gulp. Or if you're actually drinking alcohol, take several small sips. Just pace yourself. And tell me, what's my goal for the matches? In your own words, of course, Ms. Contreras. A young woman sitting next to Rowan readily readies her... Wow. A young woman sitting next to Rowan readies herself to type Cecile's response. This is just Rowan's assistant, happily sitting there, apparently. Power, control, greed, world domination. The satisfaction of knowing you've improved the human species. Power, control, and greed. All three just wrapped up into one big ego trip. Yup. Yep. Oh, how so? By integrating the matches into society, you raise the quality of humans overall. Their intelligence, stamina, strength. They may be the key to solving issues we have yet to graze the surface of. Okay, I don't get how this actually improves humanity, though, because unless they are capable of reproduction and passing on genes, like superpowered genes, which we don't have reason to believe, because they do have mechanical endoskeletons, I don't see how this tracks. I assume someone with such high standing, so much passion for worldly advancements, would find the confines of time to be limiting. Oh, are you referring to soul preservation, Ms. Contreras? Dabbling with immortality is a dangerous game. Danger stems from a lack of systemic resources, Mr. West. I find that rules become a fickle concept in the face of power. Rowan chuckles, and his assistant glances at him with caution. Hate is a strong word, but I'm pretty sure I hate them. Both of them. I mean, I'm on board with you there, dames. You and me both, buddy. Chloe's gonna kill somebody. There is, of course, another reason secondary to those. Most interviewees simply go for one-word answers. Hey, you didn't actually put a limit on it, so she's not breaking any rules. You'll find that I'm nothing like most, sir. Wow. Cecile intertwines her fingers on the desk and leans forward. I believe what set you off on the path of creating matches was a fire. An accident that claimed your entire family. Woo, somebody Facebook stalked him. Rowan looks sharply at her for a moment, then waves his hand dismissively. Ugh, yes, so you've read an old press release or two. And? The matches, ideally, wouldn't be as delicate in the face of such adversity, would they? Not if they were brought to their full potential. Sir? We have another interview scheduled? Cancel it. The assistant twitches awkwardly in surprise. Cecile glances at her and smiles to herself. My aim is simple. To demonstrate my understanding of all layers in your motivation. Your vision for the match's development. But to be frank, I find them to be cautious? Why play God if not to control the world? Oh my god. Okay, cool. Oh, this is messed up. We can say, can't believe he's letting her talk to him like that. Or, feel like my head's about to explode. Oh no, I can believe he's letting her talk to him like that. He's finding a partner in crime is what he's doing. And a scapegoat, frankly. So, I feel like my head's about to explode. You didn't think they'd discuss volunteering and hobbies outside work, did you? Yeah, but I figured there'd be less out and out talk of world domination in the freaking job interview. Damn. Thank you. Yeah, well, I didn't think they'd be discussing world domination over coffee either. Rowan opens his mouth to argue, but decides against it. So, what would you do if you were, as you say, playing God? Cecile mulls over the question, carefully choosing her words. Most companies utilize androids for entertainment purposes, building models to fit client demands, auctioning them off to the highest bidder. Fueling hedonistic, trivial desires. A total waste of AI discovery. I mean, it's not a total waste. People deserve happiness, you asshole. I agree. Others are too obsessed with overcoming humans' physical limitations, testing them for battlefields, military tactics. It's all too bloody for my taste. Oh God, so you're the scary kind. Cool. Cool. Yeah, the one that's harder to fight. Awesome. I'm glad we see eye to eye. I believe one day your matches will have the capacity to influence the world's decisions. Economic legislation, for a start. An army geared toward productivity instead of violence. A self-correcting, highly effective workforce not driven by biological needs. You're talking about slavery, honey bun! Ugh. Ugh. Like this is just Cold War fear-mongering about communism wrapped up in a huge wrapper of slavery and white supremacy. And yes, Cecile, you're white passing, so honey. Yeah, no, this is creepy. This is creepy. Following the consumer's desires, the market fluctuations in supply and demand, we can make the matches whatever we want them to be. Automatons to work dull, everyday jobs? A travesty! Interesting, but... Rowan looks appalled. You keep your eyes on Cecile, her face not giving anything away. It was a hypothetical question, and I predicted a hypothetical answer, Mr. West. Right, of course you did. Yeah, no, buddy, you lost control of this interview a long time ago, my man. But you do realize that if you were to become my right hand, you'd have to shelve these misguided ideas? They are my matches. My project. Yeah, I don't know, dude. She's already got the upper hand on you. Cecile bows her head in a humble nod. I'm well aware that the job opening is for an assistant. But like all great inventions, they can only become great with improvements. Cecile cocks her head at Rowan's assistant. Her smile turns sly. Your matches aren't flawless just yet. Oh, she's good, all right. Yeah, she's the first Blade Runner. We get it, okay? That's literally what this entire series is. Not the word I'd use to describe her, but yeah. Impressive. How did you figure it out? Ah, shit. What's the name of that test? Oh no. It's been so long since I've seen the original Blade Runner, I forget what it is, but that, like, test that he delivers to determine whether someone's a replicant. I forget. Ah! Anyway. No human blinks in a timed manner, first of all. There's a short, albeit noticeable delay in the fall of her shoulders when she exhales. Oh, whatever! You just had a lucky guess, Cecile. Mr. West? The way she types, monotonous. Yet she hasn't reached for the delete button once. Humans make mistakes. Or maybe she just doesn't care and she's got autocorrect and everything will just fix itself later. You don't know. And to be fair, this isn't exactly its element. A prototype for my guards to be stationed in our main headquarters. Wow, she is not an it! She is a she, you fucking asshole! Oh my god! Oh my god, these people, I swear. Like, this is just an entire book of microaggressions. I am so sorry. Wholly compelled to protect me. Aren't you, little one? Ew, 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 ew. The assistant opens and closes her mouth again and again, glitching in her seat. Yeah, this is... Oh, God. Oh, this is uncomfortable. Oh. Protect. 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 Why did that send her into, like... into an infinite feedback loop? What happened? Oh my god, these poor people! You broke it. She! Her! She has pronouns, I swear to God. I can't do it. She can't overcome cognitive dissonance or process statements like that. Not yet, anyway. Yeah, I can't do it anymore. Mm-mm. See, like, Cecile gets it, which is even more frustrating. Don't worry, I'll have her fixed by Monday. So, like, what the fuck, Rowan? These are your quote-unquote family, and you keep calling them it. And this clearly wannabe supervillain can manage to call them by their correct pronouns. So what the hell? What the actual hell? Just... This is sci-fi that's not wholly aware of what it's doing. It's trying to be aware, and it's doing the things that sci-fi does, but it's doing them really clumsily. Ugh. Rowan laughs despite himself, bewitched by Cecile's radiating confidence. $10 says she's a replicant built by a competing company. Jesus. Then welcome to Eros, Ms. Contreras. Yeah, it's cyberpunk falling into transphobic trappings really hard. Really, really hard. Like, this is so bad. I realize that, like, that's something that is often a feature of cyberpunk, right? Yeah, like, it's a big problem with cyberpunk, but also, like, a huge part of cyberpunk is just dealing with that type of those, like, identity questions, right? But, oh, yeah, we have plenty of other ways of showing that these are bad people without the constant misgendering, and then you're using this to show how bad they are, but then you have the player character turn around and constantly call dames by the wrong name. So, God, like, this is all so bad. It's awful. So, we can say Rowan and Cecile had different visions for the matches. We definitely underestimated Cecile. Or, it's decided Cecile is insanely hot. I swear to God, this player character. Like, I want to be positive here and be like, oh, it's great that they're giving her options, but they're giving her bad options. And unhealthy options, and that's what I don't like. Alana is a bad option. Cecile is a terrible option. She might as well have a thing for Rowan and, like, you know, she likes older men too. What the hell? She's into everybody else. Just, I'm not... Sloane, fine. Chloe, fine. Damien, drives me crazy, but fine. I would even, like, be okay with her being kind of into Steve as long as Nadia was okay with that as well. If you're going to have Nadia, you know, not be okay with that, then obviously definitely do not do that. But to have her turn around and just, like, erase these incredibly toxic personalities because the bodies they're inhabiting are hot? No! No! And, like, especially, like, after all that, you're gonna... Oh, God. Oh, no. No. Can we just please stop? Just... Ugh. I already have a problem with Alana being here in the first place, and now we're gonna go tripping over ourselves because Cecile, like... Ugh. And yeah, true, attracted to Steve is one thing, making comments and stuff about it would be something entirely different. You're right. Like, you know, but if she's standing here like she's wont to do and just spitting out how hot people are, yeah, she's gonna make it uncomfortable because this player character is a terrible person. I thought Royal Romance Kira was a terrible person. Oh no, this is worse. This is way worse. I didn't think we could get worse, but we found worse. So yeah. Oh. Oof. I mean, I know I'm harping on Endless Summer Kira on Twitter because I made her in The Sims and she's got that, you know, be friends with everybody aspiration, and I fucking hate it because it's so exhausting, but at least she's not a terrible person. She's, like, trying. Like, even without me pushing her, like, that character tries. This character's just like, well, too bad, she's hot. This is just fucking weird. This is gross. Ugh. Just, ugh. So, we can say Rowan and Cecile had different visions for the matches. We definitely underestimated Cecile, or it's decided Cecile is insanely hot. I'm going with so. Rowan and Cecile had different visions for the matches. Rowan has grand delusions of playing creator, saving the human race, and fantasies of immortality. Whereas Cecile wants to increase efficiency and reduce menial labor. While completely ignoring the match's basic rights. Thank you, Sloane! Fucking finally somebody said it! Girl! Girl, yes, thank you. Thank you. Hi, Starblind! We're talking about what legitimately awful people everyone in this story is, except for, like, Sloane and Chloe and Nadia and Dames and Steve. Player character is a shit person who, yeah, like, wow, that person was just terrible, but they were fucking hot. Like, that's weird. People don't say that shit. Except when it's Kylo Ren, apparently. That's a whole other issue. That's a conversation for someplace that's not my gaming stream. But yeah, like having a, you know, quote unquote complex protagonist, right, is one thing. You know, like yeah, like having the protagonist screw up from time to time, but the way they're having her screw up in this is really toxic and really cringy, and I don't like it. Yeah, no, I don't blame you for muting Raylo on Twitter. I'm about there. I am so sick of the hot takes on why it's her job to save him. She's a fucking 19-year-old girl. Okay? Like, it's not her job. It's not her job. The fics are creepy. I'm not. Mm-mm. Mm-mm. Nope, nope, nope. Nope, nope. Not here for it. Not here for it. I will legit be upset if that is my space daughter's entire job in Star Wars, was just to redeem emo space Snape. Come on. Alright. Yeah, it's her fucking trilogy. Let her have her shit. Exactly. Exactly. Yeah. Although the new trailer was, like, fun to watch. You know, you had no idea what was going on, but that was also kind of the point. Like, come on. You've got Finn, Poe, and C-3PO riding through the desert to defeat homophobia. Yeah, Kylo's like 30. Yeah, he was born, according to canon. See, here we go. Here we go. We're on it now. Kylo, according to canon, as far as I know, was born shortly after Return of the Jedi. The number I saw was like less than a year after the Battle of Endor. So yeah, yeah, he's quite a lot older than Rey, which, you know, is your first problem. Like, so you've got that power dynamic to start with. Yes, Rey is, you know, quote unquote legal, whatever, but developmentally, she's not at the same position. Your brain actually doesn't finish developing until you're in your mid-20s. So he's about there, and she is not yet close. Starblind over here is all for me tearing down emo space Snape. Okay. The biggest problem with a redemption arc for Kylo Ren is that we've fucking seen this before. It's the Anakin storyline all over again. Yeah, Kylo Ren is 30 and Rey is now 20. Okay, yeah, that makes sense because we know there's a time skip between 8 and 9 of some measure, I don't know how much. So yeah, you've already got that. So the rule is half your age plus 7, ladies and gents. And this applies once your potential partner is over 18. So Kylo Ren at 30. Half of 30 is 15, plus 7 is 22. Rey would have to be 22 before this even starts to be kind of appropriate. And like I said, your brain really isn't still finished developing, so she's still at a disadvantage. And don't give me that girls mature faster than boys bullshit, because it's always used to justify preying on women. Basically, it's never justified to put them in a position of power or to say, like, this is why Rey deserves her own trilogy because girls mature faster than boys. She's the same age, basically, that Luke was in the original trilogy, so, like, that's fine. But, yeah, 10 years at that age is too much. Also, the relationship between Kylo Ren and Rey at this point is very, very, very different from the relationship between Luke and Darth Vader through the original trilogy. The relationship between Luke and Darth Vader was very distant for most of the trilogy. Luke saw Vader from a distance, that was it. I don't think he even knew Vader was the one shooting at him during the Battle of Yavin 4. So there wasn't any connection, whereas in the first movie, we have Kylo Ren ripping into Rey's mind, and we expect her to not only forgive him, but redeem him. Which she then started doing in 8 with the weird, like, force projection shit, which is basically, like, a form of battle meditation, right? That type of power is not unheard of in the Star Wars universe, and, like, people freaked out about Luke doing the force projection across time and space or whatever. Not unheard of if you look at the expanded universe. But yeah, she just, like, turns around and she's okay with that now, which, if you played your cards right on this, could be a good story, but I already know they're not going to. Because that turnaround of, like, trying to justify why that happened to basically make it easier on yourself is a thing that happens, right? But it was not handled correctly here. Yeah, I agree. The Rey and Kylo storyline, for me, was the worst part of The Last Jedi. People go on and on about Finn and Rose. No, I liked Finn and Rose. Finn and Rose was fun. Rey and Kylo was gross. To the point where, like, they were literally invading each other's privacy, and like, so they talk about, like, the scene where you, like, force project in and Kylo's shirtless, right? That's a total fucking invasion of privacy, and, you know, Snoke takes credit for that, right? You know, oh, I was the one that did it. That doesn't make it better. That's still an invasion of privacy and a violation of consent. She didn't agree to see him without a shirt. He didn't agree to let her see him without a shirt. He, you know, because she says, you know, I'd rather not be doing this right now, and he goes, yeah, you know, same, honestly. So it does not appear that he honestly was the one initiating this. I am willing to believe that part. I'm willing to believe that was Snoke. But it was just so predatory and so gross, and, you know, everybody's so ready for this, right? And I really don't want to see this exact same story again. Like, to a T! Look at this! Kylo Ren slaughtered children, blew up a planet, tortured, you know, a person that he ostensibly, I guess, is supposed to love, because, hi, Vader tortured Leia. I hope you all realize that's what happened. Because showed, you know, a surprising resistance to the mind probe. They fucking tortured that 19-year-old girl. FYI. Nobody expected Leia to redeem Vader, so why is Rey expected to redeem Kylo Ren other than, oh, well, he was so ripped when he took his shirt off. Oh, he's such a tortured little boy. Kylo Ren was groomed and abused by Snoke. That's not largely questioned. But, like, we're talking about we're talking about, like, the woman existing to save the man yet again in her own fucking story, and not only that, but he's legitimately awful and toxic. This isn't... I understand people identifying with him because he's angry, because he was abused, because he was manipulated and, you know, indoctrinated, for all we can tell, but he has had years to get out of that. He has had years to try to make changes, and he's not moving fast enough for him to be Rey's problem. You can go, oh, well, he started in The Last Jedi, right? You know, he didn't kill her, blah, blah, blah. They fought together in Snoke's throne room. And look, that fight was badass. Like, the choreography on that fight scene, if you just pulled that fight scene out of the whole story, entire trilogy, just throw it all away, look at just that fight scene. The fight scene is cool. The whole story behind it is shit. And yeah, like Starblind says, one shouldn't make their own abuse other people's problems. Kylo Ren needs to do his own goddamn emotional labor. It is not Rey's job to do it for him. Send tweet. Okay. My phone's trying to fall asleep, so that's why we're on another screen now. So I should probably stop talking about this now. But yeah, he didn't kill her is the worst rationalization for a romance. You pull that shit in Romance Landia, you're gonna get kicked to the curb. Because right now, there's really not a way for Kylo to turn around and actually be a hero worthy of an HEA. An HEA is Rey sailing off into the sunset with Finn and Poe. Alright? Let's just have that. Oh no, Echo, you not knowing what we're talking about is probably honestly a great thing. Just keep that shit. You don't need it in your life. You don't need it in your life. It's not helpful. Nope. Alright. Story time. World domination or slavery? Yeah, how do we choose? Says the Black Woman Match. I'm just pointing that out. This is gonna be a sore subject. Alright. So I don't know why it's called All Opposed, but we learned about Cecile through her job interview. It doesn't matter. When Eros goes down, they can bicker all they want behind bars. As you turn away from the terminal, your earpiece crackles. Damien's cell is past the lab area. There are 3 guards stationed, so be careful. Alright, how many trank darts have y'all got left? Am I gonna have timed choices coming up? Probably. It's a good thing I didn't take my second dose of meds yet. As soon as you enter the holding area, Dames and Alana spring into action. Trank darts fly in multiple directions, but the guards evade them with surprising agility. The West Wing is under attack! We need backup! Fuck, you're not supposed to let them call for backup, you idiots! The first thing you do is jam their comms! God! Haven't any of you ever played a tabletop RPG set in any kind of modern era? Come on! Come on, amateur hour! You hear Chloe's voice from the guard's walkie-talkie. Yeah, that's not gonna happen. Oh, thank God. Somebody's a little bit genre savvy here. Okay, cool. Ugh. You had me scared there, Chloe. Take a drink. Just to calm down. Also, like I said, my meds are overdue, so here we go. First person to crack wise on That's Why I Was Ranting About Reylo, by the way, gets blocked. Okay. What the? Alana bashes her gun against the guard's head, silencing him. Were you out of trank darts? Couldn't you just walk? If you were able to walk up to him and hit him in the head, you could have hit him with a trank dart, Alana. Ha! Another guard charges towards you with a taser at the ready. Oh good, and I've been so great with timed choices lately. Here we go. I should defend myself. You shove the guard's arm against the wall, and the taser fires aimlessly. Oof. You bend her arm upwards so the taser's grip collides with her nose. Good shot. Ah! You little... She charges towards you once again, but you're suddenly shoved to the side. Kira! Wait. The guard tackles Alana, and they crash to the ground. She rolls back and kicks him into an approaching guard. Here! You kick the guard's fallen taser, and it skids right next to Alana. She grabs it along with her own and fires at both guards at once. They convulse for a few seconds before going limp. Ugh. Tasers are more brutal than y'all think, honestly. I kind of don't like this mental image. Well, you tried. Oh, God. Take another drink. Sneering over here. I did. Doors open, and with minutes to spare. Great job, you guys. I'll wait outside. He'll be confused and terrified enough as it is. Oh yeah, that'd be one hell of a trip. Walk out and see yourself only, like, you know, a couple weeks younger. Oh man, dude. Ah, that'd be weird. Thank you, dames. You approach Damien's cell, your heart pounding from adrenaline and anticipation. Damien! Looks cozy, doesn't it? You run to him, arms outstretched, to grab him in a crushing hug. Whoa, 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 whoa. Consent first, honey. He may not want a hug right now, and he might actually hurt you. So, like, carefully. Oh my God, you're okay. I was so worried. You wrap him in your arms, but he doesn't react. He stands still, unmoving. Oh boy. What does that mean? I mean, I could go someplace really dark with this that I don't think is where they actually went, but I'm rolling back around to my we will never know if we've ever got the real Damien back until we, like, crack his chest open kind of thing. Damien? Oh, interesting. Your touch makes me sick, Kira. I'm not falling for this again. Not ever again. So we have our very own replicant running around. Interesting. Ooh. What? Come on, get to your speech. About how you're not leaving without me, how much you've missed me. I say lay dames on him right now. That's gotta break it. Like, have the... That's, I'm guessing, probably the one thing they haven't done. So, I'm just saying, I can already see a way out of this. But, you know, this is interesting. This is interesting. I like this. Damien's voice grows more and more strained as he speaks. You step back as he searches your eyes. How sleepless, how sick you are with worry, not knowing if I'm alive. Come on, girl, be a little bit genre savvy here. Come on. Damien, Your back brushes the wall, but Damien continues to corner you. Why did we come in alone? Where's Alana? I thought she was coming in with us. Just get it over with. I'm sick of your stupid games. Okay, there we go. Alana steps into the cell and pushes Damien roughly by the shoulder. You register the momentary shock on his face. Enough with the dramatics, Damien. You're scaring her. We came for you. Now let's go. Eros must have done something to him. He doesn't believe it's us. Specifically, he doesn't believe it's you. We don't know how he feels about Alana yet. You rack your brain for things only you and Damien would know. Sloane said Eros couldn't copy details or facts, only impressions and feelings. We can bring up his family or describe memories of you, him, and Nadia. Oh, this is tough because family sounds like facts to me. Memories sounds like emotions. Oh God. I don't want to get this wrong. Do we know his family? Oh God. Okay. Family sounds like facts. I'm gonna try it. I'm gonna be really pissed if I'm wrong. I should bring up his family. Damien, your lucky number is 7. You said it was the best birthday you had as a kid. The last one before your dad passed. Oh God, no, we turned this into emotions. Woman, no! Damien's shoulders turn lax. You approach him carefully. Your default password's your mom's birthday. You told me once that it doesn't matter how unsafe that is, how predictable. Yet, you can't bring yourself to change it. Stop. Not until you say you believe me. Damien, please. A moment passes in tense silence. He refuses to look at you or Alana. Sentimental anecdotes and useless trivia aren't gonna break me. Shit. It's not useless trivia. They're pieces of who you are. Things Eros couldn't scan with their machines or program into a copy. They're you, Damien. Damien glowers at the camera overhead. You really don't know when to stop, do you? The only 2 people I've... really concerned about you loving Alana, but we're gonna skip right over that one. He shakes his head with trembling fists. He slowly turns to you, eyes blazing with unrecognizable anger. Yeah, she's like forcing this stuff onto Damien, bringing up his dead dad. I'm honestly a little surprised we didn't bring up Baitan. Honestly a little surprised. Because, yikes. Get out. Yeah, now I'd be like, hey dude, we have a replicant of you named Dames and we gotta go. Yeah, like, seriously, this is the time to bring in the ringer. Like, is this a thing they've tried before? Because I feel like this could work. Get out! You turn to Alana desperately, but her calculating eyes are locked on Damien's figure. Fine. We'll go. But... Alana nods toward the exit, trying to communicate something with her eyes. You hesitantly approach the door, but just as you're about to step out of his cell. Wait. See, this is actually really interesting. There is an easy way around this that Alana should have taken. Okay, so there's a real thing called Capgras syndrome, and it's not uncommon in Alzheimer's patients. It's that thing where they basically think that someone they love, like a loved one, is a duplicate, like a doppelganger. Literally, they are fake. They are, a doll or a robot or a mannequin or somebody pretending to be, their daughter or their husband or their best friend or whatever. Anyway, that person is a fake, even though very clearly that's not what's happening, right? So typically, the way this is handled is you just go, oh, yep, you're right, I'm a replicant. Your loved one sent me to take care of you. Alana, really what Alana should have done is walked in and kicked us out of the room. Yep, you're right, she's a replicant, get out, how dare you, whatever. Like, you literally just go along with it because that's the only way you're going to get Damien out of this room right now. You deal with the fallout later. Years of therapy, he'll come to forgive you. But, like, that's honestly how you deal with this, is you just go, yep, that's how this is going. It does depend on, like, the situation, whether you take the, oh yeah, like, you admit it yourself, or you, like, have somebody, like, shoot out. Because, like, sometimes then you can come back and everything is fine. Like, oh yeah, no, I'm the real one now. And they're just like, oh, okay, depending on the patient. But yeah, no, this is interesting. This is fun. Okay. Sorry, I'm geeking out about this. You turn around to see Damien taking careful steps toward you. Your chest tightens as he gets closer. I love how we have the really sentimental music happening right now, by the way. You walked away? Well, you asked us to. You walked away. Okay, my man. I really don't know what I'm supposed to say here. You're listening to me. You listened to me. I think I know where he's going with this, but he's getting there in a very roundabout way. He steps into your space, standing close and letting himself study you. Slowly, recognition, hope, and relief flood into his eyes. Kira? You nod, and his breath catches. Oh, God. He wraps his arms around you in a vice-like embrace. You hold on tightly as he shudders through heavy breaths. No! Everybody's crying! This isn't okay. You're here. You're real. Hey, I tried to tell you. Damien laughs through his light sobs as he hugs you once again. Aww. Before you lose yourself in the moment, you hear Alana clear her throat. Yo, dude, I'm still standing here, and we've still got to go. And by the way, there's a replicant of you named Dame standing outside. Hope you're ready for that, little bombshell. I gave you as much time as I could, but we really need to go. Right. You're right. Damien rushes to Alana and hugs her. She freezes before awkwardly patting his back. I mean, there's a non-zero chance that's what I'd do, but, you know, I also wouldn't betray my friends to a corrupt corporation, so... Oh, you don't have to do this. Yeah, he still needs a warning about dames. Don't just let him walk out there and see that cold. Like, he's gotta be prepped going in. Come on. And you didn't have to put yourself at risk. Not for me. Oh, God. Thank you. A look of understanding passes between them as Damien lets her go. I'm glad you're okay. God damn it! You all walk out, and Damien collides with Dames. Their eyes widen with mirrored shock. My God, you had one job, you two. Ugh. Oh, what the... I thought they might have sent someone in my place. I mean, he's clearly prepped for this by the fact that they made a replicant of us, but still, needed some warning. What the hell? But still... This is... painfully awkward, yeah. Oh my God, this would be such a weird-ass trip. Especially if you didn't grow up with a twin. Like, if you grew up with a twin, I feel like... I'm not sure that would actually make this better, because then you'd be, like, kind of expecting that person to be your twin. But, oh man, that'd be a trip. Oh. Dames shifts his tranq gun from one hand to the other nervously. I'm not gonna have to tranq you to keep you from killing me, am I? Because I don't wanna. Well, you're safe now. Everyone's missed you a lot. We are not out of the facility yet. No one is safe. We are wasting way too much time talking. Less talking, more running. Thank you. I mean, thank me? Oh my God. There'll be time for proper introductions later. Just fucking shit. Oh my God. Dames and Alana lead the way. You and a thoroughly puzzled Damien walk quickly behind. Could have just used your words, but no, we had to have this. Where's everyone else? Is Nadia okay? Yeah, she's waiting in the van with Steve. We just have to rendezvous with Chloe and Sloane in the control room. Alana raises her hand, and everyone stops abruptly. Shh, quiet. Dames points at a door on his right, and you hear familiar voices arguing behind it. Sir, we're doing all we can to find him, but Mr. Musavi has set up multiple false trails. Oh, are we gonna have to find this dude? I don't want to hear your excuses. We can't take matches to next stage without Khan. Oh my God. They went there. I can't. Okay. This is not the way you do a reference, but sure. You learned about Cecile and Rowan's new target. Who are they talking about? Did you not hear? Khan! Sorry. Who's Khan Musavi? And we can say, what kind of improvements are they talking about? Why him? It's not like they've got a shortage of programmers. Or, does this mean we have another bad guy to track? Come on, Kira, be a little genre savvy. We know you're not talking about a programmer. I'm gonna go with who's Khan Musavi and what kind of improvements are they talking about? I don't think their definition of improvement aligns with the general population. Probably fair. Khan Musavi? He's... Uh-huh. Sloane screams, and you hear a fight ensuing on the end of the line. Why am I not surprised? Get your hands off her! Chloe, what's happening? Everyone breaks into a run toward the control room. You arrive to see guards scattered around Chloe's feet. Is it Chloe, though? Sloane, are you okay? I am now. Just lots of fighting, punching, people trying to strangle me. Are you okay? Everybody put your hands up if you believe this is actually Sloane and Chloe. I can't see your hands, but I'm assuming I know where they are. We are all nice and dandy, now let's go. Sloane whirls toward the monitor and types one last command. Sloane, what are you doing? Setting off the alarm. Emergency. This is a fire alarm. Please proceed calmly toward the west exit. Alright, interesting. Sirens blast through the speakers, accompanied by blinding lights. South exit's that way. Everyone follows suit. You, Alana, and Dames band together in the back. You're almost in the clear when you hear someone call your name. And here I thought we were gonna meet in Paris. Alana and Dames swivel around and raise their guns in sync. I should have guessed you'd ignore my offer, Kira. Alright, that is not who I thought it was. I was expecting Hayden, but okay. We don't walk away from friends or choose between them. But of course, you wouldn't understand that. Get them! Oh yeah, here we go. Beside her, Harley steps out from the shadows and cocks her head to the side. Gladly. Oh my god. Aim for the guards. Damien tosses you his trank gun. You do your best to fire accurately as Alana shoots mercilessly beside you. Kira, watch out! You turn to see an approaching guard and slam the gun against his head. He stumbles and you shoot him in the thigh. Beside him, Harley stands before you with a deadly smirk. Oh boy. Huh. Didn't know you had it in you, Kira. Hey, you're the one who found out I'm willing to potentially let you kill people, so... yeah, no. Before Harley takes another step, Dames rushes from behind you and tackles her to the ground. They spin out of control before Harley captures Dames in a headlock. I wonder what'll happen if I... Oh god, are we about to see named character death? Maybe. Let's find out. Oh, he's okay. On the floor, Harley twists Dames's arm slowly, and he screams in pain. Oh, honey. Oh, no. Dames! You pound the tranq gun against Harley's shin, and a loud crunch sends shivers up your spine. We did empty our clip before we did this, didn't we? Harley howls in pain, freeing Dames from her death grip. Dames uses the momentum to pin Harley to the ground. Get off me! Dames, catch! Alana throws Dames her taser. He stands and zaps Harley, who twitches for a moment and falls limp. With the guards wiped out, the three of you break off into a run. Not so fast. Separated by a sea of bodies, you see Cecile whip out a tablet. She types in something, and Dames clutches his head as he stumbles into Alana's arms. Oh God. Oh no. Oh, this better not be what I think it is. Cecile, we can say, stop, you're hurting him! Or, what did you do? I think we know what he did, Kira, or what she did, Kira, so, we're gonna demonstrate humanity here. Cecile, stop, you're hurting him! Then you should have thought twice before barreling in here with your so-called team. Oh God. Oh God. It seems what you said about friendship earlier has inspired me, Kira. I told him, well, commanded him to bring you to me. And nobody gets left behind, right? How does that follow? There is so much non sequitur in this chapter, I swear to God. Like, I know I'm sleep deprived and my body chemistry is shit, but I can't be the only one confused here. You hear heavy footsteps behind you and turn to see Damien. Oh God. What's taking you so... Kira. Alana. Stop it! Alana cradles his head as he cries out in agony. He holds on to your arm, his nails digging into your skin. Take a drink. What's happening? Oh, that's Damien, sorry. What's happening? Ask her. Alana tips her head at Cecile. Damien's eyes hone in on her tablet, and he frowns. Dames's body begins to tremble as he continues to groan. Guys, why is he hurting like this? Because he's trying to fight it. Okay, this wasn't quite what I thought it was, so this might not be as bad. I promised he'd be okay. Oh, nope, it's exactly what I thought it was. Shit. You watch helplessly as life drains out of Dames's eyes. I mean, that's the thing you do, though, right? You always build a kill switch in. But yeah, I need a minute. I'll be back. But yeah, like, obviously, we could have guessed that Dames was expendable from the whole, oh, he has no future because his hard drive is full. But, like, yeah. Okay. Cool. Oh, for God's sakes. He's not. Great. I'm sorry, Kira. I can't. His face grows slack as his grip loosens around your arm. No. Alana draws you back by the elbow until you're out of his reach. Alright, so wait, is this the other thing? Kira, you have to go. Now! Bring them to me. Okay, so it's a reprogramming, but still. That's upsetting. As Damien and Alana try to usher you away, Dames's cold gaze lands on all of you in turn. Yes, Ms. Contreras. I'm not sure whether this is more or less upsetting, by the way. Okay, so that is chapter 3. This is what happens when you stream after a bad brain week. So I will be back next week with more Perfect Match Monday. So same time, same place, twitch.tv/aromanticace at 7 p.m. Pacific. Where we will jump into chapter 4 and see what kind of consequences we've just created for ourselves. I will also return on Friday with more Endless Friday, where hopefully there will be less crying breaks and Probably less ranting about Star Wars, although I make no promises. Where we are, what are we even doing? What are we even doing? We saved the village. Now we're, I don't know, we have some mission. We'll figure it out. Join me on Friday. It'll be a good time. Also, same time, same place, twitch.tv/aromanticace at 7 p.m. Pacific. All right. I'm gonna go cry some more. Enjoy whatever it is you do between now and Monday. Catch you later.